Gage. Yeah, and then the winner of this match will move on to the grand finals Thursday, December 11th. And that'll be against University of Redlands, California, the 4th seed. So they did win out this week a little earlier today. So we already know who we're against if we win, but hopefully we can get out of this one alive.
Yeah, all right. We're looking at the St. Thomas side. We have one bronze player, one diamond player, which we haven't seen before. Diamond is, you know, better ranked than anybody we have on our team, so that's definitely really
keep an
good.
eye out for him.
They do have a silver, and then they do have 2 no ranks, an iron 2, and a silver 2. It's definitely a little bit weird, but it looks like they're definitely the captain of the team is definitely the diamond.
Yeah,
2.
they're definitely gonna have a guy sitting at that top of the leaderboard, but then those guys are still gonna be there.
Yeah.
And then
We'll see what happens.
Flipping to our team, we have a plat 1, gold 3, plat 2, diamond 1, plat 2, platinum 3, plat 1, and iron 3. So that's a good lineup. You know, we're definitely, I'd say, more evened out from them.
Yeah.
They definitely have that gap with that diamond sitting at the top. But you know, we have Yuri. Yuri is our diamond right now. He's been playing phenomenal right now. Last playoff game, clearly we had H-Mish at the top. You know, that 2-game MVP for her, going crazy for that.
Yeah, a great job last time we played. Keene just going to straight 13. What was it? 13-1.
Yeah.
The next game was like 13-2.
Yeah, I think it was 13-1, 13-2. It was a crazy game from H-Mish too.
Yeah, definitely just 2 dominant games. So we're gonna see what happens here. We do have the 4 seed, which is, you know, a higher seed than we did have last time, and you know, this could definitely be a better team.
Yeah, and the team being the same record as us, you know, they're 7-1, we're 7-1. This is a team that knows how to win.
Yeah.
We're a team that knows how to win too. So we'll see how this one goes. Yeah. And again, going back to last game, we had interviewed Cliptic at the end due to his assists.
Yeah,
crazy amount of assists last game. I feel like it was a lot due to the Phoenix. You know, the being able to use the fireball and the firewalls, put them up in the between points, and really get that small damage to help your team out overall.
Yeah, and those assists are going to come from him hitting people with flashes, him using his fire pit to be able to pick up anything, the firewall, if any of them, all of that gets assists, which is just something that's going to help the team. You know, getting someone with the flash, that's helping the team. You know, if someone gets that kill, that's still him. You know, helping them out. Like they got that kill through that. You know, so. Definitely a good job from Calyptic there. We're hoping to see another good performance from him, H-Mish, you know, Melatonin, and you know, we're definitely looking for a good performance from them. That's because that's what we're gonna need. Yeah,
and Melatonin coming off a weird game last game. Gavin Pierce on the screen. He was a little bit at the start of the season, you know, had that really big MVP games coming off the start, little lackluster in the middle, and then seemed to be a little bit in his head on that playoff run, that playoff game. But we'll kind of see what happens here. You know, he has put in some work over this kind of week, so we'll see how this week goes. And again, you know, a lot of people have been putting in work on this team, so we're gonna see. We'll see how this game goes.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think that. I've heard everybody's been playing together and stuff, so they've been working on, you know, the teamwork, the things that they felt like they needed to resolve and stuff, so that's really good. And we're just hoping for just another good performance. As long as we play like we've been playing, then there's nothing to be worried about, because we're already a great team, and you know, I feel like personally we could beat a lot of teams just like how we are. So
especially looking at that our only loss of that season, I feel like that could have been a win.
Yeah,
I feel like it easily could have been a win. You know, coming at the 1 seed, I feel like it was a rough loss, but I feel like either way, this team is ready to go full force. You know, we're coming in with the starting lineup this game. It's gonna be a good one. Gonna hope that. Are you wondering that it's gonna be the same lineup? You think the 3 duelists, the Phoenix, all of them?
Yeah, I'm guessing we're gonna have Calyptic with was it Phoenix? Chum with Yuri. Yuru, and then H-Mish. I mean, H-Mish probably playing Omen or something like that. That's what he normally plays. Yuri playing. And yeah, but I mean, they definitely do good.
Yeah.
We're definitely gonna keep going here. But definitely teams looking definitely better than, you know, we have, and I think, you know, the last game just proved it going into it. And yeah, Yuri playing Sova. All right,
Yeah.
At the tip of my tongue is going to get it.
Yeah, and then who's left?
That would be Melatonin playing Rays.
Melatonin playing Rays, yeah. Yeah, I was just pulling that up, making sure that we got all the facts right. And yeah, so we'll see how this goes. I definitely like the team, how it's been this year, you know, having all these dominant wins, and especially coming off that playoff game, you know, very, very strong win from that team, you know. Definitely having a lot of players, you know, carry out the top and carry out the bottom. So kind of see how this goes into it, and still just kind of sitting here waiting on the next team to come in.
All right, and we'll be back.
We'll be right back. All right, and we are back. All right, gonna be starting on the defenders side this first map, this first game. Gonna be on split. Definitely a map that we've seen before. Definitely a map that we like. We've definitely played it a lot.
Yep. So definitely looking at the other side. Other team, this is a good map for us. 2 sites. We've played this map pretty good. I personally like this map. This is one of my more favorite maps.
Yeah. All right. Gonna see Yuri here. Gonna be rocking Fade. You know, Fade's definitely a good operator. We're gonna see him be able to use his haunts to be able to get around people. Use his prowler, you know, to haunt enemies and get around them that way. Then H-Mish gonna be on Omen, definitely one of the best characters in the game, at least my personal opinion. I do like playing that, just to toot my little horn.
No.
But she'll be able to use the paranoia, the smokes, the little teleporting ability as the ult to be able to rotate around the map, you know, get the flanks. Calyptic having that fireball, and then Melatonin and Chum just to finish it off with Euro and Raze. Gonna hop right in.
All right, let's see what happens here. Let's see what we can do.
Yeah, so the other team, so this Mazreal is going to be the big character to look at. You know, that's their diamond. We're going to see what they are able to do here in this run. Going to be setting up. Going to have 3, or kind of like two on A, 2 on B, kind of 1 in the middle, that Fade that we were just talking about. Kind of hold that center point, be able to rotate around to either side. Alright, gonna watch H-Mish here. Gonna smoke off their entrance at A. Gonna seem like the team's gonna be coming B towards H-Mish.
Let's see what happens here. Looks like, hopefully, you know, I feel like they take a strong push, hopefully. But looks like they're gonna go mid, actually. Yeah, they're gonna go mid here.
They smoke off the Fade.
They're going through mid here. Let's see where they push through mid, though. It looks like they're gonna go toward... Yeah, they're going toward H-Mish. Yeah. H-Mish backing up, waiting for the teammates to show up. Put the dark cover
over H-Mish so she cannot see right now. Gonna be kind of retreating, letting her teammates catch up. Gonna see 2 people coming in from the center. Do have somebody in Haven. Calyptic gets one.
He has one too.
Calyptic being very aggressive here. Yuri gets him. Calyptic playing his firewall, then goes down.
Yuri gets taken down. Oh, H-Mish with back-to-back kills.
H-Mish with a little double there.
Great job. Great round there.
Great round there from Keene.
Yeah.
You know, able to step back for a second, regroup with everybody, and then push from the main entrance and from Haven.
Yeah, it's a great job by them.
All right, good work from Keene there. And again, that was Calyptic using that boom bot up from the top, up from Haven to get down. Yeah, Melatonin. Sorry.
All right. So now, Chum's gonna throw his TP across, so he can go back and forth between sites. So if they do go A, which it looks like they're going A here, it looks like they're gonna make a hard push on A. So we're gonna watch Calyptic here. He's gonna be right here around the corner. He's gonna he threw his TP. We can see it traveling top right. So now
his
he's
gate
able to
crash.
TP.
His E ability. Our Omen H-Mish does do the dark cover. Calyptic does know that they're there. Kind of blind firing.
Ooh,
hits a couple of them. More body shots though, so no kills there. Kind of holding this angle a little aggressive. He does have the dark cover up, but it does fade. A couple of them are low. You see a flat. Ooh, it immediately goes down. The Ray with a great shot there.
Melatonin.
Gonna see the boom bot go down. Melatonin gets one.
Just a
little bit of damage, nothing much.
Ooh.
Has the Spectre here. Let's see what happens here. Chum kind of holding the center site. One guy does rush in. He's kind of singled out though. Chum gets him. Don't know what's happening there. You know, kind of singled himself out, rushed in.
They're rotating. Great rotate.
HMH throws another dark cover up, trying to kind of give us that protection. You know, let them have to push through it together.
Oh yeah, good rotate.
Gonna see the spike be rotating center.
Yuri.
They're putting up their dark cover center.
Oh, maybe he might be able to hear him. Maybe.
Let's see Yuri here.
Oh,
Oh, great angle here from Yuri, but they are going to be going upstairs.
They're not going to go
going up to Haven. We got Chum and Melatonin rotating up from the other side.
One up there. Oh, they...
Gonna be their Rays coming up through center.
10 seconds left.
See what happens in the center. Oh, great blind there. Good work from both of them, HMish and our Fade there.
He's throwing his blind.
Good blind, just didn't get anybody.
Gets one.
HMish and Chum get one.
And Melatonin gets one.
Melatonin gets one. Good spread around. Great. Yeah. Great work, great teamwork there.
Yeah.
You're going to see the leaderboard. HMish at the top 4-0. Yuri and Chumson in that middle with 2, and Melatonin and Calyptic down with 1.
Yep, nice. Good work from the team.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see what happens in this third round here. Already off to a good start.
Yeah. Definitely seen this other team, you know, be more aggressive at times. Definitely they all push together and then they kind of see what happens. You know, they pushed A and then went to B last round, so we'll see what happens here. Looks like they're going to be pushing B site. Going to have HMish sitting over there as Omen. See what happens here. Throwing his TP.
See where they're going to push. They blind. Their Omen blinds middle. Blinds Yuri. Maybe that's kind of like a decoy.
Going to be sending one towards center, it looks like.
Yeah, I think they're trying
kind of holding that angle from a flank.
I think he's just trying to make some noise, make a little bit of noise, try to distract a little bit.
See, HMish gonna meet a couple here. Does go with the dark cover.
Might get screwed here. Oh, never mind. Luckily,
does get flashed.
Paranoia.
They all do push. Great point. Paranoia there. Sorry. Are gonna be planting. HMish doesn't know that they're over there. Great TP out.
Yep, that was a great TP.
You know, in the tight position, they're able to rotate out. Melatonin and Calyptic gonna push up from Haven. Haven is clear, but we're gonna see what happens here. Does have his flash ready. Flashes 2 back sight. He knows that. Melatonin launches out, then goes down. Oh. Gonna be a 1v1 here. HMish gets him.
Great job by HMish there.
Great work there from Keene.
Yeah, 6-0.
HMish going up to 6-0.
HMish locked in for playoffs, having great games in the playoffs
now
so
3
far.
games in a row sitting at that top of the leaderboard so far.
Yeah, great job out of HMish.
Yeah. All right, going into round 4. Strong wins here by Keene.
Yeah, really strong wins.
Definitely nice to get up a couple at the start of the game. Gonna see what happens here.
We'll see what Key can put together.
HMish gonna smoke middle, maybe. So you're gonna be the team going for another B push. Didn't work last time for him, so we'll see what happens.
Yep.
And watch HMish here. Beautiful Vandal skin. Oh, gonna be pushing center, but Melatonin, Calyptic, and Chum played very aggressive on this angle. Able to get one, a little trade there. Kind of holding this angle, holding back. Calyptic, good fireball. Blinds. Blinds one, gets the other.
Gets one. Nice job by Calyptic.
Does know there's another.
Oh.
Oh, great blind there. Chum coming up from sewers. Or no, just from center.
Yeah, use his TP to get out of there. Great job.
Calyptic swings, and Calyptic gets one with the firewall.
Yeah.
Firewall kill there from Calyptic.
Yep, so we got HMish 6-0. We have Chum 5-2, Calyptic 4-3, Melatonin 3-2, and Yuri 2-3. Great job by the team here. Just up and down the leaderboard. Just everybody's playing great right now.
And great work there from Calyptic. You know, you being able to use those abilities in that tough time. Beautiful flashes there. Flashed one, killed one. Then that final firewall kill was just beautiful use of those abilities.
Yeah.
Ooh, it looks like we're gonna rotate 3 over to B side, but they're on A. We'll see what happens here. Might be pushing, might be trying to get a little flank on this backside. can watch Melatonin over in Haven. Yuri sending out his Han.
Great job by Melatonin.
Alright. Sending out his Boombot. Oh, bounces off the wall. Unlucky.
Really unlucky.
He knows that he's there. That little cubby.
Chum gets one. Oh,
Melatonin
bad
jumping
play by
in.
Melatonin. Calyptic, see what he can do. That was his fireball. Great fireball.
Yuri gets him. 2 guys backside. Spike is planted.
Oh.
2v3. Good kill there from Calyptic. Drops. Gonna place the firewall.
Great job by HB getting that last kill there.
Oh.
HB still no deaths. 7-0. Great job by the team there.
Good work. Good work there from Conan. Almost seeing Melatonin play a little aggressive this round. He's playing very aggressive, you know, using his bombs to launch himself into sight, but he's almost playing it almost too aggressive, you would think. You know, he's been killed, you know, the past 2 rounds just by sending himself in.
Yeah.
And he's gotten killed.
Yeah. I think it definitely sometimes, you know, definitely helps the team a little bit by being able to like tell where everybody is. Yeah. But it's also like you're just wasting another person that we could have. But you never know. Maybe that was the plan. They do have a coach. You know, maybe that's what he wanted them to do.
Yeah, definitely could be in their game plan.
Calyptic,
I'm gonna see a big fight here from Calyptic. Calyptic flashes, beautiful flash. Gets 1. Gets 2.
Oh my gosh, Calyptic.
And then
great
goes
job
down.
there by
Great
Calyptic.
job there. You know, great flash. Yeah. Great angles there. HMesh pushing back. Gonna be a 3v2. Oh my gosh, you're gonna see Melatonin creeping up from his backside.
Great flank here.
Oh, misses his shot.
Sold it.
Just misses his shot. Gonna be down to 2-2. Hard to see that from Melatonin there. Gonna almost seem like we're gonna rotate A. Kind of hold. Kind of see what happens here. And they are planting. Alright. Now there's A. Gonna be HMesh using her ult. Gonna see where she lands. Oh, she's dive bombing mid site. Alright, she does come back. So that's just, you know, going onto site, seeing where they are.
Yeah, great
HMesh gets 1. They know at their back site. Gonna put a dark cover over. Gonna start diffusing. Great kill there from Yuri.
There we go. Good job, Yuri.
Great use of that dark cover there. That smoke from HMesh being able to go over and just hop right on the spike.
Yeah, phenomenal job. All right, that was a great round by Keene. Let's hope that they keep this going. I mean, it looks like they're not going to be able to be stopped. I don't know.
Yeah. HMesh staying at the top 9-0. Also leading the team with assists with Calyptic at 3. Calyptic with 7-4. Chum 6-4. You know, those are our leaders at the moment. Yuri and Melatonin sitting at that bottom with 4.
Yeah. Definitely seeing that was a great round by Calyptic too. I mean, wow, we get seeing a little bit of different technique here.
Yeah.
Seem to be a little bit more split up.
Yeah, definitely.
Maybe coming to mid.
Definitely seems like they're all gonna combine on mid.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens here. We do have our fade Yuri
backing up a little bit.
Yeah.
No playing, pushing it.
Let's see what happens here. Looks like they might take the turn towards Haven. Gonna be Yuri kind of holding this angle. Does look like they're gonna be pushing B. HMesh gets caught up in a tough area there. Alright, gonna see Chum here. He's gonna be coming from the top angle. Kind of from the main entrance. Calyptic using his ult is run it back. Euro using his ult too to be able to see and mark for us where they are.
Melatonin gets 1.
Ooh.
Unlucky.
Tough look there from Melatonin. Let's see what happens here. And Chum gets him.
Great job.
Wow, great round there from Chum. That 3-0. Yeah. Great use of his ult, that dimensional drift, being able to shift around the site, mark where they are. Yeah. I believe that helped Melatonin get a kill there at the start.
Yeah, definitely.
Great work there from Chum. And again, looking at the other team, we did guess this at the start. You know, they're diamonds sitting at that top 6 and 7. And the rest of them all sitting with 3. You know, not good. They're, sorry, good numbers, not terrible. But again, just that one diamond really leading that charge for them. Looking like a Vandal round for us all around. Got one Phantom there from Yuri.
Time to jump. Try not to die.
Alright, gonna see a almost heavy push towards B. B is uncovered for us. But we do have our Euro. We did use his TP to go over. Just to check. Oh, H-Mish looks away at the wrong time. Yuri. Gonna see what happens here. Sends the Prowler. They are gonna be planting B. Great work there from Chum, leading them out through the main entrance.
Oh, just unlucky.
Yuri and Cliptic go down. Gonna be a 2v4 here.
Give Melatonin and Chum, see what they can do.
This door is barricaded, so we can't walk through.
Great job by Melatonin there.
Yeah, good work. Alright, gonna see a dark cover. Gonna flash him. Peek over. Two backside. Melatonin jumps in, gets one, but then goes down.
Melatonin's gotta just push with them there. Just they gotta be able to peek together. They need both there to be able to pick off.
Yeah, it kind of went one at a time. That kind of affected them. Wow, loses one. Anthony, how do you feel? What do you think went wrong there for Keene?
I think just a little too separate. I think people need to just push off site. You know, just sit back. I was surprised that H-Mish and Yuru, they put that peak down there. Like, that went down, like, the mid-way right there. I think that was a little bit, you know, different style from us, and maybe that's what messed us up. But definitely think at the end there, you know, they need to be able to peak together, because that's just going to help be able to trade and be able to win that fight.
Yeah, going off that, I definitely feel like it was aggressive not putting anyone B and putting two in the center. Yeah. Definitely a new approach. Gonna see what happens here. They have a heavy push. Looks like they're gonna be going up towards Haven. That's where our Calyptic is. Oh, all of them there. Gonna be a good flash there. Peeks. This gets one. Yuri does go down.
Great wall.
Great wall there. You know, kind of shield him off, and he gets healed from that.
Great job by
blind shot.
Blind. Oh, and wow, they're gonna go through. They're gonna rotate.
And that's a good rotate from them. You know, they still have Spike. All four of them kind of grouped together.
Yeah.
Pushing up to Haven. All right. Looks like they're gonna be playing here. We're gonna have H-Mish and Calyptic pushing first. Oh, and Euro. Euro did use his TP.
Oh, wow.
Ray swings and gets two.
Wrong time again to go into that.
To Melatonin. He does throws a grenade. Calyptic playing a little aggressive, trying to find him. Doesn't see him. Finds the Omen. Melatonin gets him.
Great job.
Gonna see these two freshmen here get both flashed. Their player misses. Gonna be a 1v2.
Oh,
swings to both of them. Two back-to-back losses there.
Yeah, definitely not good. I think we're just getting a little mixed up, and I think that's like the big problem. Everybody's just doing it wrong, like not playing really together, not communicating and stuff. H-Mish needs to be able to calm to Chum there that like she's going in to play, play something.
Yeah, definitely seemed like a miscommunication right there in that hallway.
Yeah.
And we'll see what happens. Definitely gonna be kind of a save round here from Keene. At least a couple of them rocking classics. All right, see what happens here. Gonna have just the fade on A, more of a heavy B and center bold. Good flash there. Gonna have H-Mish and Calyptic in the center. Ooh, they do have two, probably making noise on A, but they do have the spike towards B. We're watching Yuri here. They are going to start creeping. Chum has stayed and held this angle. Chum gets one. He knows that Spike's over here. Great work there from Chum.
Great move.
Great 2 kills there. It's going to make their whole team have to push over.
Yeah.
And now they have Spike. Now they need to come to us. Great work there. Did use that flash and the fire to heal himself.
Yeah.
Going to be 2 pushing us through Haven. So we're going to put 2 right on Spike. That's game.
Great job by Calyptic there.
All right, gonna be Chum sitting at the top 12 and 6. Hmish 10 and 3. Calyptic and Melatonin sitting at that 9 mark, and Yuri at the bottom with 6 and 5. Again, actually, looking at their team, they had their Ray step up. That Ray in those past 2 games definitely stepped up. You know, having that 3-3-3-3, and then that what was I believe it was 6 or 7, sitting at that top. But definitely that helped them. You know, more teamwork it looked like from the other side.
Yeah, definitely.
You want to play? Let's play.
All right, we're gonna get into this. Gonna have a heavy push on A. It's gonna be. We do have our Fade over there.
Yeah, their Diamond is at the top of the leaderboard.
Yeah,
Playing Omen, that's
9 and
definitely a little different. You know, normally your best player, you want to play like a, you know, like
a duelist.
Yeah, duelist, and like someone who's, you know, like Phoenix, you know, something like that. Reyna's a good one.
Oh, Chum
is
gonna use his dimensional drift.
Yeah.
Gonna kind of see where they are. He is gonna see that the 3 of them are in back sight.
Yeah.
And then the other 2 are over there. He did get to see all 5. Great work there. But he gets pinched.
Yeah,
he gets pinched with the wall.
He should have. There we go.
Great work there from Calyptic. Gonna use his ult here. Gonna use the run it back. Ooh, gets 1. Oh.
Oh, that was just unlucky.
Yeah.
Found his body and just sat on it.
Yeah, great work there. You know, that is their diamond player, as we just said. Knowing that he came from up there.
Yeah.
Good guess. And then gets to go up there and get him after he dies.
Yeah, great job by St. Thomas.
Mazriel. Oh, yeah, St. Thomas, yeah. No, they're definitely not out of it. I definitely like that we got up a couple rounds early.
Yeah.
But we'll see. If we do take this one, we do need 5 more rounds. But in this second game, getting this other team, you know, they're getting their confidence back. They, you know, they're going to start rolling soon. So we'll kind of see what happens here.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
All right, gonna see.
It looks like they're gonna be making a
same kind of B push. You know, they peek center, but kind of go towards B.
Yeah.
Maybe they're not liking it. Gonna see Hmish here, kind of holding this angle. New angle. I haven't seen this one before.
Yeah, it's always good to switch up your angles, because if the other team can, you know, predict where you're gonna be, that's how you die. But if you're in a different spot, then they're not gonna understand.
Gonna put a dark cover over center. Gonna TP out. Great TP there.
Yep.
You know, knowing that she was gonna be in a tough position, able to get out.
Oh, great job not using paranoia.
Gonna send.
Wait.
Now gets
great
2.
Job.
Great work. That was definitely communication. You saw Chum peek that right angle and just get him. They do have Spike on site.
Yeah, now you just sit on top of this box and
kind of sit there and hold that Spike, because now they have to push to you. Their Omen does have his ult, so we can go grab that. Oh, Calyptic gets a little ahead of himself. Gets a little too far. And Melatonin and Hmish kind of holding this angle. Looks like they are gonna use the ult and try and grab it real quick. Yeah. Yeah, and they are gonna plank. Beautiful ult from there. You know, that is their diamond player, so he does know the knowledge. He has the experience of you know, knowing when and where to do that.
Yeah, great job.
Gonna see what happens here. They do have their Deadlock and Omen. Ooh. Oh, gonna jump back sight here. Oh, beautiful work from Hmish there.
Job.
Able to use the ult, get to back sight. Use the dark cover to kind of shield. Gonna have Melatonin. Hold that.
Great job. Can we get it? Yeah, plenty of time.
Yeah, we got it. Good work there.
9 and 3 to end the defending.
Switching sides.
All right, now we are attacking.
Wins. Yeah, 4 more wins and we take it.
Yeah. You know, good work there from Keene. You know, they had the Omen. You know, it was 2v2, but their Omen grabbed the Spike, went over. Great work from Hmish there, able to use the ult and he honestly used all the abilities besides the paranoia.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely a great use of util. That TB to backs of it was very clutch. Definitely a great move.
Yeah, especially with their Deadlock holding that angle, that would have been tough to push in.
little bit different. We see normal we all push together. Oh, never mind. Looks like they're gonna come through the underneath and meet middle.
Yeah, sewer. And we'll see them push middle. Be HMH dark covering in the back.
Yeah, great job.
Gonna be their diamond up top. Maybe we can get them early. Gonna dark cover the center. Alright, their diamond does push back. Gonna be the pistol around. Calyptic does get that ray. HB's playing aggressive on this.
Yeah,
Does get hit a couple
I think
times.
HMH didn't mean to play it like that. I think it was just trying to get this. Didn't expect them to sit right there.
Yeah. Ooh, good paranoia there.
Yeah, great paranoia.
Does get both, you know, slows him down, pause him for a second. Ooh.
Oh.
Tough look there. Gonna see what happens here. Ooh. Gonna be watching
Yuri
that from
takes
the
him
other
out.
team's
Yeah.
angle. Gets one and then loses to Yuri. Yeah, getting great round there from Keene, you know, pushing on the attacking side. Kind of pushing center through center and then over towards B. Gonna be Chum at the top, 15-9. HMH and Calyptics in at that middle ground with 13, and Melatonin and Yuri with that 7-11. Nice.
Nice.
All right, guess what happens here? Gonna be, you know, going back to our old format, a heavy push on A. All together. I'm gonna try and get him fast. Do have 3 in Haven. Calyptic kind of holding this back angle. Gonna push with the rest of the team. Gonna be 2 over there in that doorway. 2 in Haven. Great firewall there from Calyptic. Able to shield off Heaven.
Wow, phenomenal firewall.
Oh, misses. Calyptic misses his shots. Gonna be Omen versus Omen. Beautiful.
Great job.
Beautiful shift walk there.
Yeah.
All right, good work there from Keene. Heavy push on A worked out. You know, getting up into the site, closing off. Calyptic with that great firewall. Gonna be looking towards B on this round. Oh, or A. HMU saying that they want to go A. Looking like the team's gonna follow. Kind of trying to maybe repeat what happened last round. Kind of that fast push up. Hero is gonna send his TP back. You know, just as a last case. You know, just as a decision. Gonna be noise maybe on A. We're gonna see HMH and Calyptic rotating towards B at the top. Gonna kind of be noise. You know, our team not playing too aggressive right now. Gonna rotate off.
Pushing up to the right side. See what happens here.
They do have one that stayed back. The Ray guy.
Yeah, he's right there.
Oh, and he stays. Gets both of them.
Wow.
And Spike.
Wow.
Gonna be a tough round here from Yuri. You know, 5v1's alone tough, but they also have Spike. Early in this round. Let's see what happens here. Ooh.
Yeah.
No, you gotta clear your corners, but just gets unlucky with that one.
Yeah.
All right. Again, so we only need to win 2 more rounds. It's the best of 13, and then they'll need to win a couple more if they do pull off this comeback. You know, it is going to be tough for them. Defending is easier on this map, but yeah, we'll see what happens here. You know, game MVP could go to either. There's a couple toss-ups. We do have 2 people sitting at the top, HMH and Chum with 15. Gonna be watching Ray here for a second. All right, get over to the action. Gonna have a heavy push. All 5 people. Oh, their Raze gets 2. MB Melt or Calyptic, sorry, playing a little aggressive on this. Goes through and Penguin with a 4.
Wow.
Great play there from their Raze.
Let's see what happens here.
Yeah, great round there. That is their silver 1 at Penguin. Gonna be a timeout. I believe that's Keene, if I'm corrected. Great way to just pause, you know, regroup. You know, while we have this lead, kind of step back for a second, have a talk with coach, be able to really revise our decisions, our game plan, because all we need is 2. We need 2, and we take this game 1.
Yeah, just need 2 more.
Yeah. You know, again, pushing together as a team, you know, it works out most of the time, but you get those rare rounds where, you know, one person, you know, gets lucky and gets a lot of headshots, you know.
Yeah.
Gets that 4 bomb.
Yeah. You know, sometimes they just put themselves in like the right position, you know, just make plays, and that's just, you know, a great player. And, you know, sometimes it's unlucky.
Yeah, and again, you know, if we could pull off this, it is going to be an upset. You know, we are the 3 seed, they're the 2. We are in the PCL Ranked 6 semifinal. So we're going to see how this keeps going and hop right back into it.
All right, see what happens.
All right, we're going to send Melatonin towards A. Oh, no, just going to maybe be going sewers. You know, going to look at a maybe mid push from this, you know, formation review. They're going to have their diamond, you know, their Mazreel at center. Be a heavy push here. Chomp jumps right in with his TP. Goes down. Oh, Penguin again with another 4.
I do not think that was the game plan for Keene there. That was
definitely. I don't know what was happening there. Definitely played aggressive. Definitely jumping all down in there. Definitely a questionable move.
I think that was a way too aggressive.
Yeah.
And you guys just had a timeout. Just had to, you know, talk through a game plan. I just don't think that was it at all.
Definitely now, you know, they're going to have to calm down. You know, that seemed like they got in their heads. Now they're just going to take a second to breathe, pace themselves, and we'll see how this push goes. We'll see if they're still that same aggressive kind of push. All right, they're going to have 2 up in Heaven. Clips extending his boom bot. Gonna be dark covered. Let's see a firewall here.
Great job, great place by there, Calyptic. You know, gonna watch over Chum here.
Chum does plant. Gonna be a 2v3. They do have 2 coming back. Oh, tough look there.
Unlucky.
You know, did miss the head. Keat. All right, gonna see. You know, this is kind of getting interesting. You know, having Keene lose these many rounds. You know, right here at this beginning, or win all these rounds right at the start, and now taking a second, and now they're gonna have to step back. You know, they're looking like the other team. Other team can win. Definitely feel like if we can get these 2 rounds, you know, this game 2 will definitely be interesting. All right. Gonna be another A push here. Definitely an interesting game. I know I've been saying that a lot, but you know, we were up a decent bit, and then they are coming back. Let's see what happens here. We do get netted by Deadlock's net. Swing, Calyptic gets him.
Great job from Calyptic here.
Great work from the team, honestly. A double assist kill there.
Yeah.
Trying to free Melatonin there. Great work there from Calyptic and Melatonin. No, I know they did do some back work this weekend, so.
Ooh. It's unlucky there.
Unlucky there, you know, placing his firewall.
Yeah, trying to help the team and just gets hit.
Wow, another 1v4.
Yeah,
Ace Reach goes down. Wow, definitely an interesting game now. Going down by this much. You know, take a look at the leaderboard in a second. Gonna be Chum at the top, 18, HMeesh 15, kind of going down by stairs, and then Yuri with 10. But looking at the other team, they definitely have that guy at 22. Then there's Silver 1 Penguin sitting right behind him. He's had a couple great rounds so far. Gonna kind of see what they do. You know, definitely interesting. You know, Keene's been losing decent bit these past couple of rounds.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens here against St. Thomas.
Yeah, definitely it looks like attacking being a little bit of a struggle for us.
Yeah. Maybe Chum using his dimensional drift right off the start, be able to communicate to the team where they are, how many there is.
Great job by Cliptic there.
Cliptic also using his ult. Gonna be more of an alt round, you know. We're gonna use them all, at least most of them. Be able to get in, Actually, we did get right in.
Yeah,
we are in.
Yeah, try to get a win like this and just be able to build your confidence back up, you know.
Kind of using your ult, you know. It's not. Oh, Cliptic misses the firewall. Penguin gets him. The raise. Gonna be a 2v2 here. Great TP there. HMeesh does get captured.
Wow, this could be a beautiful retake. Wow.
Great retake there.
By St.
Deadlock
Thomas.
had 3 kills that round.
Yeah, Deadlock also got HMeesh with their ult, which is, you know, just a phenomenal play.
Yeah. You know, now sitting in a kind of close game.
Yeah.
Anthony, how do you feel like what's happening? You know, how do you think they're coming back so easily?
I just don't think we're playing. We're missing a lot of shots and just not playing too great as a team right now. And I think that's what needs to, you know, be focused more on is, you know, being able to work more as a team.
Yeah.
And, you know, just being able to hit shots too. I think that's like another big
I
thing.
feel like we've had a lot of like unlucky moments.
Yeah.
You know, a couple rounds ago, Cliptic, second he went to put up his firewall, got shot.
Yeah.
We've seen that multiple times. Be more of a center push. Calyptic
That's
goes
all right.
down. Melatonin throws his boom bot. Gonna be rotating towards A. Looks like through sewer. Gonna be Chum kind of stuck up there. Back in that haven. Yeah, it could look like the team's gonna rotate back. They will be stronger in numbers. Chum still kind of like canceled out in that little closet. Let's see what happens here. They do have 2 pushing from Haven.
Oh, now on site.
HMeesh does clear sight, so gonna kind of wait for the fade to rotate over to plant. Chum also getting over. Gonna be a 3v3 here. Good work from Keene, you know, getting able to reset. Playing a little aggressive here by Chum. HMeesh goes down.
I got one flank. We'll see if they notice.
Yeah, it does send the Prowler to clear sight.
Oh, they're coming.
Does not there's one on site. Doesn't know about the one straight ahead. Maybe the last enemy here. Sees him. Goes the haunt. And perfect.
Great job
Ace.
by Chum. Wow.
Ace from Chum that round.
Yeah,
Great round there from Chum.
Great round from Chum. Phenomenal round.
So now
Definitely
at
looking like our
23 and 6.
Yeah. Definitely looking like our MVP for sure.
Oh, great round there from Chum. Alright, raised. Our raised does have his ult. Be Melatonin. Gonna play this again, you know, that more spread out. Gonna leave Spike in the back of sight. Kind of in case, you know, one gets picked off, send the other. Alright, Chum gonna send his TP back.
Yeah, great job.
B is wide open. We're gonna have 3 people on B without the spike. Gonna have to hold it while we wait for Euro and Chum. Or Chum and the fade. Euro and fade to get over. Good flash there from Calyptic. He does back up. Gonna be a firewall. Great
job
work.
by HMeesh.
Great teamwork there, honestly, from HMeesh and Calyptic.
Calyptic,
Calyptic with
yes!
4!
Great job by
Up
Calyptic.
to end the game, Calyptic in that last round with 4 kills.
Great job by Calyptic. Look at this.
Clap it
Be able
away.
to see this leaderboard.
You know, definitely a close
Wow.
one in the end, but
Yeah.
Keene pulls out that
Great job.
last-minute victory.
All right.
Definitely going to be Chum as Game 1 MVP.
Yeah, 100%.
23, 16, and 3.
Yeah.
Cliptic right behind him, 19. HME 16. Melatonin sitting at the bottom with Yuri at 12 and 11. Yuri still at the bottom, but still leaded the team in assists. You know, assists are crucial in some of these games. And definitely having... Oh, wait, HMe's leading the team. Sorry, I missed that, the 9. And then they obviously had their diamond at the top, 23. Or no, they 23 and 8, but Penguin did have more kills, you know, due to those four round kills.
Yeah.
Those 4 kill games.
Yeah, definitely great job by St. Thomas. They definitely stepped it up at the end there and made it a really close game.
Yeah,
so.
definitely got us walking on eggshells, you know, definitely worrying about the next moves.
Yeah. All right, and we'll be back for game 2.
Yeah, be right back. After a 5-minute intermission. All right, and welcome back. Gonna be on the second map. Gonna be on Haven this time. Our team already having all 5 locked in.
Yep.
Confident.
Yuri switched to Sova.
Yeah.
That's the only change.
Gonna be a little switch here off of Fade. Kind of see what happens here. Gonna be the other team kind of maybe switching it up.
Yeah, definitely. Let's see. Great map in Heaven here. We have 3 sites to be able to plant on: A, B, and C. A being on the right with like a long hallway peak. Same thing with kind of C, but C there's only really one way to get in there. That's really. And then A's you have like 2 ways. B's right in the middle and has like multiple ways to get in. And
and again,
we'll see what happens here.
me and Anthony were talking about this during the intermission. You know, one of our favorite maps when we play together. Gonna see how Keene plays. You know, definitely a good map overall. Some say a fan favorite. So we'll get right into it in a little bit. Kind of see what happens. You know, definitely a little shocker. You know, when they won, they were almost had the comeback, but solidified it with that Cliptic finishing it off.
Yeah. So let's see what happens here.
Yeah. Hopefully end it. You know.
Yeah. That would definitely be great.
End it, and then we will be going up against. 1 second, I'll pull it up. If we do win this, we'll be going up against in the grand finals against the University of Redlands, California. And they're right now ranked as the 4 seed. Alright. Gonna be attacking first. Usually we do defend first. We'll see how this affects us, but kind of starting on attacking. Go new for the team. Shake off some rust and get right into it. Stay on attacking. Gonna be a little spread here for Keene. Having Spike on center, 1 on C, 3 on A. Gonna be looking like maybe this A push is a little distraction. Now we're gonna have Chum and H Mish. Or 1 and 3 from last game kind of pushing up. Calyptic gonna follow. Does send out his TP. C's clear. So this could be a great time, you know. Alright, Euro does use his TP. We are in sight at the moment. Gonna be planting now. Gonna be this main entrance they are all gonna be pushing from. Gonna see how Keene defends it. Do smoke it off. Gonna kind of slow him down. A couple get in. Oh, the second looks away. 2 go down. Whoa, great comeback there. 2v5 to a 2v2. They're both gonna be center site. They do destroy Yuri's recon bolt. Melatonin push from the back. Ooh, and Yuri goes down. Be a tough look here from Melatonin. He does have to rush in. He gets 1.
Ooh.
Was it enough?
Yes.
And it was enough. Melatonin with a crazy clutch there at the end.
Great job by Melatonin there.
Yeah, having 2 guys right in his face, and he just shot the one that was holding Spike. Great game knowledge from there, you know, able to rotate around.
Yeah, definitely a great job.
Great way to clutch around there from Keene.
Looks like we got Yuri at the top, 2 and 1. Melatonin 2 and 1. Chum with 0. H-Mish and Calyptic with 0 too. But it's first round, so definitely see what happens.
Gonna see a shotgun from their diamond up top.
Yeah.
Oh, weirdo.
Oh, this is like a
recon dart. We'll see how he bounces it.
W bounce.
Ooh, perfect. Doesn't clear sight. Teammates pushing in through middle. Be Chum holding that angle. Perfect kill there.
Great job by Chum.
Wow, and we have all angles covered from them. Gonna be a 5v2 here. You know, we did clutch 1, so I don't Don't think it's impossible anymore. Let's see what happens here. Ecliptic gets one. Just gonna be one back sight, and he goes down. Swings
Great
with nothing.
Job. Great job. You know, like my boys Joe and Talon would say, you know, you really gotta work together as a team. You know, back when you know we play a little bit of football and stuff, you have to work as a team. You have to, like, same thing with you in soccer. You know, if you're not working at it as a team, nothing's gonna get done. It can't be just one player. You know what I mean? And
yeah, and again, speaking of football, getting a little off track. Lions are up 17-6.
Wow.
On the sorry Cowboys. We'll see how that game goes. Obviously, I'm rooting for the Lions.
Yeah.
You know. So we'll see what happens here and get right in. Gonna be down 0-2. Start of the second game. Not looking too good for Keene.
Yeah.
Wow. Ecliptic already goes down. We do put our dark cover, allow us to have the advantage.
Oh, all right. Back on site.
Chum uses his TP and goes down.
There you go. There's one.
Woo! Good teamwork there. Flashes himself.
There's one. Oh my gosh. Just deadlock left. See if Melatonin can get him.
Wow. Weird round there, you know, flashing himself and then running straight in, you know, a little bit of unluck. Great angles here. You can't lose. You got two people, they have to swing one way. Boom.
Perfect, right? Just like that.
H-Mish gets him. All right. Gonna be up 3-0 now.
Yeah.
Great attacking round here from Keene.
Yeah.
Definitely stepping
great,
up.
Yeah, great technique, you know. Definitely playing really good.
Yeah, definitely good work from Keene here. Definitely the strategies are looking a little better this round. Gonna be Yuri and Melatonin sitting at that top. Our two bottoms from last game jumping up with 4 kills each.
Yeah,
gonna be that middle pack for the rest of them all at 2 kills. Ooh, they know one's backside. Melatonin communicates that to the team. Throws his nade. Dark cover, uses his satchel, jumps straight in. Very aggressive push. And
great job.
Great work there. I don't know if you saw it. The H-Me, she used her paranoia to blind him, and then perfect timing, Melatonin swung. Gonna be planting and honestly just playing this a defense. They do have more of Yuri's recon bolts.
Yeah.
So even if we could throw a dark cover, and then, excuse me. All right, we'll see what happens here. They're all going to be on site. They do throw one of their dark covers. Going to be tough for Keene here.
Right. Let's see what happens.
We do have...
Oh, Melatonin. Oh, I just got to get out of the way there. But I think we have... I don't think they have enough time. Let's see. Watching from the point of St. Thomas.
He's just going
just
for
doesn't
it.
have enough time.
Yeah, he's just going to run out. Don't know if you could see it there, but as Keene did place that, as we backed up, we did mark the spike.
Yeah.
So we knew where to shoot if they used their dark cover, if we used our dark cover. So we knew where they were going to be to defuse it. Great work there from Keene.
Yeah. You know, Melatonin's really reminded me of one of my buddies, Aiden. Just, he really, like, always pushed in there and, you know, was always just really aggressive player.
Really aggressive.
Aggressive. Couple concussions. A lot of concussions.
I believe his name's Aiden.
Yeah.
All right, gonna get right back into it. Gonna be seeing a heavy push on C. Kind of holding that center again. You know, it's been working out for us the past couple rounds. We'll keep it going.
All right, see if Melatonin can get up in there.
You know, unlike Aiden, you know, we're not playing too aggressive on this round.
Not this time. Definitely not this time.
Looks like we're almost gonna
great rotate
bait him and then rotate over towards A. It looks like, yeah, we do have Spike rotating towards A. We do have a push on B, kind of a little throw him off. H-Misha is gonna use her ult to go up top into heaven. Gonna smoke down the main door. Looks like they're all pushing B. We did have a fake push there with Calyptic and Melatonin, I believe. Gonna have Yuri, or no, Melatonin, Yuri, and H-Mish are gonna be sitting on site. Gonna see what happens here. Their waylay jumps right in and gets killed. Yuri gets 2, and H-Mish gets the last one.
Great job.
Great work there from Keene. You know, we had the heavy push A, decided to back up, sent 2B, and went full push on A.
Yeah.
Great work from Keene there, you know, really setting us aside. Yuri at the top, 8 and 3. Great work there from Keene.
Yeah, we'll definitely see. I mean, definitely looks like how it started last time. I mean, we were looking really good and then kind of flopped. We'll see if we could just, you know, stay on this track and, you know, keep it going.
Yeah, still never know at this. You know, we are up 5, but we could easily slip away from us.
Joke's over. You're dead.
Ooh, Waylay's right there. See if
setting the
melatonin-
boom, buddy. Oh, and he
doesn't
gets
see him.
down.
Yeah.
Waylay with a great angle there. Cliptic uses his ult. Gonna send his flash. Doesn't know there's 2. Gonna be watching Chum and Yuri here. Hmish does go down. Does trade with the Waylay though. Great work there for Keene.
Watching flank. Using the ult.
Using his ult. This is gonna send the recon. Ooh! Great work there.
Wow, phenomenal job.
Wow. Good teamwork there from Keene. And they can't do it. They don't have time, and Yuri gets him.
Great shot by Yuri.
Wow, long hallway down. Yuri jumping up to 10 and 3, looking strong in this game. Sat at the bottom of the leaderboard last round, but definitely stepping up in this game. You know, Jeremy, you know, might just be his map. You know.
Yeah, it definitely seems like it's his map today.
Alright.
Alright, let's see what Yuri does here. Going down to the right. Oh. Deadlock. Ecliptic on
heavy push on A.
Ecliptic.
We're in, and we do get sight. They do push back
Walling
enough.
off. Great wall.
Great wall. Gonna see an angle here from Calyptic.
They got one up top on Heaven. See if Calyptic notices.
Melatonin gets him.
Yes, great job by Melatonin. Pushing. Chum just gets
do
both
push
of them.
Chum.
Takes
Chum
both of
gets
them.
2.
And
Hmish gets the last one. They did have a flank come around.
Yeah. Unlucky
Their
for Calyptic.
jet.
Yeah.
Another switch for them running that jet. Maybe Yuri at the top, but then Chum right behind him. Hmish and Melatonin at the bottom with 6. Calyptic with 4. But then again, Hmish with 8 assists.
Yeah, a lot of assists.
Yeah, definitely
Doing a lot of work.
Yeah.
All right, see where we're going.
Yeah, and you saw that
Looks
round,
like
you know,
BBC.
another Aiden push. You know, very aggressive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, see what happens here.
They broke the wall. 2 items here. They do have 2 back sight. They do get the Sova dart off, so they do know where. Melatonin kind of gets in this awkward position.
Oh wow.
Oh, Hmish gets 2
Diamond
of them.
doing really good. Hmish takes him down though.
Oh, the flank from
wow.
the jet. Catches us with.
Catches him off guard.
Catches us
Jet's
off
been
guard.
doing that a couple rounds now. Gotta kind of be able to predict that.
Definitely. I don't know why they didn't expect that.
Yeah.
Definitely, we've seen it.
We've seen it a lot. So.
That's how we won the last round.
Yeah.
So they do get 1. Let's hope it just doesn't happen like last round where, you know, they get 1 and they get a couple. Let's just try and keep them at 1 and let's get up to 8-1.
Yeah. Let's see the Sova shot.
Gonna be with the recon dart.
There's a lot of cool shots you can take,
Mm-hmm.
and it's crazy. Let's see the shot. See where it landed.
Fair question where it landed. And it
Landed
did get
all
people
the way
on
over
site.
there, yeah.
Great dart there. Definitely a unique angle to position yourself. Throwing in his shock darts.
Yeah.
Jumps
Great
in.
job, gets one.
Gets their diamond. That's huge for
Yeah,
us.
definitely huge.
Wow. Gonna be a flank again by the jet. This jet is almost like fully committing to these flanks.
Yeah, I mean it worked, so I mean why not, you know? See if Calypto could be able to pick him on.
Alright. Yeah, they will be pushing from this backside angle.
Oh,
wow.
Great shot.
Great kill there.
Yeah.
Great time, you know, having that patience to just hold that angle. Not get too aggressive. Alright, we'll take a look at the leaderboard, see where we're all standing. Gonna be Yuri at the top, 11 and 6, H-Mish 9, Chum 8, and Calyptic Melatonin at 6 and 7. Again, H-Mish leading the team with her 8 assists. Gonna see the decoy go through. Gonna be followed by the run it back ult.
Yeah. Let's see if he's gonna be able to find anybody.
Gonna try and
running out of time.
Aggressive.
Gotta
He's running out of time. Maybe gets the angle. Doesn't get him.
Almost was able to get
Barely
him.
runs out. Oh wow. I thought that was our teammate at first.
Me too. But a great flank.
Oh my gosh, Calyptic.
They tried to flank, but Calyptic shuts it down.
Flashes. Don't get too aggressive here. You know, this is where he could run into trouble. Flashes himself. Good firewall.
Yeah, great firewall. It's gonna block them from going onto site anyways too. So deadlock with a great placement with the wall off there. Oh yeah, he's stuck there.
Wow, and
great job,
Melatonin finishes it off. 2 freshmen, Melatonin and Calyptic coming up huge in that round.
Yeah, definitely looking great.
Yeah. Both freshmen sitting at the bottom, but even our bottom guys came up clutch in that victory for that round.
Yeah, really clutch for us right there.
Yeah.
They tried to flank, which would have been really good, but then just walked past his ult. You could see where they ulted from, but just decided.
Don't know
not
what
to
his thought process was there. Definitely, if he played that a little different, could have worked out better for him.
Yeah. All right, let's see what happens here.
They're gonna run to the jet. So that's the way Jet's been going with all these flanks.
Oh, the jet gets taken
gets him
down.
off the start. Melatonin nading back sight. Waylay jumps right in, goes down. Their Waylay's playing very aggressive this round.
Aggressive. Great firewall.
Great firewall. Gonna get a little bit of heaven too.
Yeah.
Pretty much
just
still be able
enough
to peek,
of a gap
but
for him to be able to kill somebody, but not the other.
Makes it almost like a one-way. You know, he is the angle on it.
Gets blind.
Gonna be flashed.
Dodges the blind. Gets one.
Oh, the paranoia gets some. Calyptic with 3 that round.
Wow, great job by Calyptic.
Great teamwork there. You know, having that blind from having that paranoia from our Omen.
Wow,
you know, really clutched up.
Calyptic from the bottom all
from
the way to the
bottom.
top.
Now we're here. Gonna be sitting at 12-12 with our leaders Yuri and Calyptic, and then that bottom 3
all
still crazy 3, all still at 9. You know, this game, this game 2 MVP could really go to anybody. You know, this Keene team playing phenomenal from all parts.
Yeah, definitely gonna have to like just pick out, like, you know, from everything. You know, not just kills. We're gonna have to be in, you know, do deaths and assists.
We're gonna see what happens here. Gonna be the last round before we switch for the swap. Ooh, Chum gonna use his ult. The dimensional drift allows him to walk on the map. Calyptic doesn't peek the corner. Gets a little ugly there. All right, this happens here. Chum uses his TP, teleport back. Gonna be kind of the same angle. You know, we have it pinged maybe. Trying to get it on there. I saw a little miss. Gonna kind of hold this angle. H-Mish on this close box. Definitely stand back. We do have the numbers. It is going to be their diamond sitting in that back. Their captain. Oh, great work this ult. Gets one. Fired again. Oh, damages them a lot. Wow.
Wow.
Great work there from the other team. That was perfectly timed. They would have pulled that off.
Wow. Yeah, great job.
Good work from Yuri there. Being able to, you know, step back, still use his ult. Great use of that. Having that mark and then shooting it all the way through that hallway.
Yeah,
that was actually a far shot.
Yeah, it was a really far shot. All right, let's see. Now we're defending, and we just need 3 wins. 3 wins, and we're all set.
We'll see if they play with Aiden play style, playing little aggressive.
Yeah.
We'll get right into this. Gonna be looking like they're gonna be pushing B site.
It definitely
Gonna
looks
have
like a
2
push
on
B.
window. Definitely aggressive for them. Gonna be. We did put a dark cover, so it is more of a one-way here. Gonna be them pushing heavy on B. They are already in B. We do not. We do have Chum there. Using a ghost. Does get one.
Spike planted.
Yuri goes down. Cliptic trades. Gonna send his boom buddy. Kinda. H-Mish gets one. Cliptic definitely needing to speed up a little bit. Definitely having a little slower, but he is gonna be pushing main door. We do have a person on the box. Does get blinded. It's gonna be tough for them with this walls right here.
One enemy remaining.
Gonna be on the top.
Oh, just not able to get it.
He traded though.
But yeah, great job.
Good use there. You know, both pushing at the same time, able to get one. We do have enough time to defuse.
Yeah.
This is where we fell last time. You know, we got up to 11, and they definitely were coming back.
So let's see what happens.
Just need 2 more. Great round here from Keene. See how University of St. Thomas, Florida has to say about it. See if they can try and pull off this comeback.
Cutting through.
Gonna be seeing a heavy push on A. We do have, looks like 2 people kind of holding this angle. We do have a dark cover kind of shielding them. A great angle there. Gonna be able to see the backside. Gonna see them rotate or to C. We do have Melatonin in our raise. Sending that back. He does go down. You know, great shot there with Sheriff. Hard gun to use, but is used perfectly. And unlucky there. Does get swung by their jet. We do have 3. They definitely need to play together here. And the Ecliptic goes down. Gonna have H-Mish and Yuri kind of in this window. They push. Other team playing very aggressive this round.
Oh, so did we though.
Wow. Penguin having 3.
Yeah. That's what happened last time. Penguin started going off. Let's see what happens.
Definitely feel like their aggression that round, you know, that Aiden playstyle definitely played out for them there.
Yeah.
Looks like we found a couple new buttons to be able to look at some new angles. Kind of flip through them, see where everybody's pushing from. All right. Get right in. Just taking a little gander at the map. Gonna be a heavy push on C, it's looking like.
Yeah. Wow. Great.
Wow, and they are
great little
already
push.
in.
Yeah. Right on it. Wow.
Spike planted.
H-Mish right here. They have their diamond right there to the left. Gonna hear that shooting, or if he's gonna peek it. He's right there. I think he's gonna peek right now.
He's kind of holding this angle. He could easily push and get
yeah, he
it
could
too.
easily just push
He's
it.
looking like he's gonna peek through
There
the
it is,
doorway.
Right now. He's gonna push it right now.
He gets
There's just
one.
Player standing.
Communicates, gets paranoid, and TP's over.
Wow, maybe that's the
Great
play.
use of that.
Yeah.
Kind of flip the roles now. Get back with the team. Gonna be a 1v5 here for H-Mish. Gonna be tough to win this. And again, almost just like last game. As I said, you know, we got to 11 and we lost 2. So
let's see what happens. Let's hope that doesn't happen.
Yeah. Either way, we just need 2. It's a very winnable game here for Keene.
All right, see where they're gonna be heading. It kind of looks like they're heading A.
Like them. Do have 2 on B window. We'll see what happens in the middle. Alright, gonna be missing a little action, but Calyptic and Chum went down. Melatonin did get at least 1 there. We're watching this middle area. Melatonin kind of playing aggressive here on this angle. Misses his shot, gets him.
It, though.
Gonna be a 2v2 here. They need to regroup and play together. They're gonna be able to plant. Just gonna be about Melatonin and Yuri playing together. Yeah, see, they're gonna come together. Gonna push through. Gonna send out his owl drone. Just peep the angles for Melatonin. Clear it out. Does trade 1v1 here. Does have to start it eventually. Doesn't know exactly where he is. Does get flashed.
Revealing area. Concentrate, Sova.
You know, you can see what he was doing there. He's trying to get to that halfway mark, so he doesn't have to worry about the full thing after he got off.
Exactly.
It was a little late there. You know, tough sight from there. You're losing 3 in a row for Keene.
Yeah, definitely tough there. Just need to win these next 2, and we can be done.
Yeah, did see this before, so all we need is 2.
Yeah, all we need is 2. H-Mish sees some mid. Yep, and they're going right in.
Heavy
Gets
push.
1.
Good shot there from H-Mish.
Using her paranoia.
Good paranoia. 2 gets. Oh, misses the shot.
Hits him a
Calyptic
bunch,
gets 1 with the fireball. Penguin with 2. It's always a bad sight when their Penguin has more than 1 kill. You know, it's been a bad sight for us multiple times. Chum kind of flanking. Misses. Gets him though. Gonna be a 2v3 now.
Great. Melatonin ulting.
2v2.
Alright, there.
Does get paranoid. Did TP above.
Oh, yeah.
Great play there by their diamond.
See if Melatonin can get the job done.
He did disappear. He is in the back.
Impressive.
Let's see if Melatonin gets.
Great job.
Wow. Great work there from Melatonin.
Great job by Melatonin there.
All right. This is second clutch, I believe, this game alone. Great work there. Yuri sitting at 17-11. Gonna be Melatonin 15 and 10-3. Calyptic 14 and 13. H-Mish with 13 and Chum with 13. Yeah. Oh, great rounds all around. H-Mish thing with 12 assists. That is not a little bit. It's definitely a lot.
It's a lot.
Gonna be match point. All we need to do is win 1.
Yep.
Gonna be seeing Yuri.
Just win this next one right here.
Seems like they're gonna be pushing more towards A. Gonna throw the recon dart. Does get all 4 of them. Wow,
Gets
good
1.
shot there.
Great shot by Yuri.
Gonna send his shock dart.
Ooh, got 1 with it.
Calyptic gets 1.
They trade.
Yuri
Great
gets
job by Yuri.
another.
And just 1.
H-Mish
Wow.
gets 1 from Sewer. Great round here from Keene.
Yeah, it looks like they're
Hopefully
gonna be
to finish
rotating.
off. Gonna be a 1v4. He does have spikes
There's
sitting
going
in
to
the back of their
spawn, it looks
spawn. Kind of not playing too aggressive. Gonna kind
they're
of
moving
rotate
towards
over
C.
towards C.
But we're already over there.
Yeah, we
Looks like-
do. Our team is very spread out. Almost looks like they might be trying to do a fake rotate.
Yeah.
And head back towards A.
It's
Can we see
going
Melatonin
right into
aggressive and
Melatonin,
Melatonin gets him.
clutches.
And Keene wins their playoff game, the semifinals.
Great job by
Move up.
Melatonin.
Great work there from Keene, beating the 2nd seed, and then we will be playing the grand finals against the University of Redlands for our next match.
Ooh.
Gonna be looking like game 2 MVP.
We're probably gonna have to go with Yuri.
Yeah.
19, 11, and 7. Just a great job.
Yeah. Great work there from Yuri. Great start, great finish. Gonna Good work. Good work all around from the team. We'll be back in a couple minutes with the interviews.
All right, we're back with Jeremy. 2 phenomenal games, and this last game that we just played, a phenomenal game by you. Definitely taking, from first game, being like kind of more at the bottom leaderboard to being the top. What really changed in this last game?
Definitely, coach. He said a lot to us between those games. I feel like we really put together for that next game. But personally, for me, Haven, the map that we just played, is my strong map.
Yeah.
And honestly, it's a strong map for the whole team. And I feel like I can really excel on that map compared to Split, which I was playing a character that I haven't really played on that map.
Yeah.
And it's a map that we haven't really played as a team.
All right. And anything you feel like, the team needs to improve on going into the next week?
We talk about comms a lot, making sure that we're saying the right things to each other and just cooperating as we go on a site or hold sites. Yeah.
All right, that's great. Thank you, Jeremy.
No problem. Thank you.
Yep.
All right, and welcome back to the second interview with Game 1 MVP Thomas, or aka Chum. Just got a couple questions for you, and we'll get right started. So when they went up 11. Or you guys went up 11 in both games.
Right.
And in the first game you gave up 2, and they started to come back. In the second game you gave up 3 in a row. So what went through your mind having those, like, you got up, then you got reset immediately?
Right. The first game was a lot worse. It definitely hit us all mentally, and they just kind of rolled with it, and they got way further than they definitely should have. And it was honestly a mental game. The second game, it was definitely it was a little upsetting, but the circumstances were a little bit more understandable. We had a bad round, our bye round, and they were just poor after that, and we just climb up back. But then we got it, and we took it away.
Yeah, no, it was great to see. Were there any strategies from the opponents that kind of surprised you? Maybe like when they went up and won 3 in a row?
I'm not quite sure. The C long push just worked for them, and we didn't know what we were doing yet to do against it, and that was kind of the biggest shock. But all the other plays that they'd had after that, we had that unlock.
All right, and thank you, Thomas.
Of course.
We'll be right back to send it off.
All right, and we're back. Tomorrow we have Smash, so tune in for that.
And then since we won this, we'll be in the grand finals on December 11th, and we'll be facing the University of Redlands, California, the 4 seed. And
All right.
Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you so much.
See ya.